Hey, welcome to Butcher Bay Rejects. I'm Mark.
I'm Greg. How you doing, nerds?
How's it going, bud?
Pretty good, pretty good. Big week of TV. Well, just TV.
Well, there's a lot to watch.
Yeah, got the old House of Dragon episode 5, We Light the Way, and of course Andor, the new Star Wars installment on Disney Plus. Came about, they didn't name their episodes, they're just calling them episodes 1 to 3. And She-Hulk, Attorney at Law, episode 6, Just Jen. Survivor 43 started with a 2-hour premiere on CBS, and Lord of the Rings episode 5, Partings. So we get into House of Dragon. We see Daemon goes to the Vale to visit his soon-to-be ex-wife. If only she had realized sooner. But, you know, a menacing guy with a cloak shows up looking like a Sith Lord. You don't, you know, you put your hand on your bow a little sooner than that. But anyway, I guess that was his version of I want a divorce. And
Somewhat.
And he got one.
Hi, honey, we need to talk.
After being accused by a very smart person at that reception dinner, he's like, oh, by the way, I'll be there on Monday to talk about my inheritance. What? Okay. Well, yeah, we had no heirs, so what was hers is mine. Okay. And that's how Daemon takes over the Vale. But yeah, lots going on.
He is a scheming son of a bitch.
I think this is our last episode with the young versions of Alicent and Rhaenyra. I think in next episode they are replaced by older versions. So yeah, we will be getting a bit of a time jump. But to say that, Rhaenyra kind of strikes a deal with her gay soon-to-be husband that you can do that and I'll do this, and you know. But of course, her knight,
yes,
her
it's
shining
all political.
Her shining knight doesn't want to be a man whore, so he
reacted.
Yeah, at a crowded wedding reception, I must say, that was pretty impressive to beat someone literally to death.
That was the pre-wedding dinner. That's like the rehearsal dinner.
Yeah, boy, we wonder, it's almost like, what do you call a Dothraki wedding there, right? If there's not 3 beheadings at a Dothraki wedding, it's considered a dull affair. So
Yeah.
I guess this is the Targaryen version.
Yeah, and the queen sort of declaring war silently with her color of her dress.
Because Sir Criston wanted to, kill himself there at the end, and she stopped him because obviously she's going to need an ally when she knows now the truth that Rhaenyra did in fact, almost bang her uncle and deflowered
lost her virtue. Yes.
Yeah.
She lied. She did not. She lost her virtue.
She's kind of taking after her father there, knowing that it's probably better to have Sir Criston alive than dead.
Yeah. Good to have all sorts of evidence, right?
Yeah, which, is just, I guess, visual in this world, whenever it takes place.
Well, it kind of has to be.
Yeah, there's no cameras there.
Yeah. No, it was definitely an interesting, it was a lot happening, but still very low key.
Yeah, I was had a bit of the medieval dancing there was getting a bit to me. Like, okay, enough already. It must have been just as painful as those actors and extras to rehearse that. But
oh yeah.
But then finally a fight broke out. Not who I was thinking. Right, I thought because at that point, Rhaenyra was basically challenging her uncle to, well, why don't you take me?
Yeah, really.
Have your way, and she.
Come on, do it. I dare you.
Yeah, she obviously wants that, so she doesn't mind running away with her uncle. But was someone not related to her? No way. Okay, we're not even related. Okay, how dare you?
Well, aren't they cousins?
No, that's his niece. Their
no.
niece and uncle.
I'm talking about the guy she is marrying.
Oh yeah. Of course, they're cousins. I don't know how
far apart cousins,
but here, even in Canada, first cousins can marry. So it's not that strange, but oh boy. Yeah, so basically Viserys had to sail to high tide to meet with Corlys, and because he was still kind of offended from when he wouldn't bet his 6-year-old daughter. I don't know how old she was, but anyway, so this is the next best thing. Marriage of convenience, strength, power.
Yeah.
Even though one is gay, doesn't matter. And
it's all for show. It's all for the politics of it. After that, you can go bang whoever you want.
once they produce their errors, and basically.
Now I'm wondering, is he going to need help getting ready for her? Because
yeah, I was wondering how that happens too.
I'm flashing back to Spartacus, where
Yeah, that's right.
a little fluffer just to get it going.
Royal fluffer. Yeah.
And I wouldn't be surprised if they showed it.
Yep.
After everything we've seen.
Well, I'm almost immune, except for what happened on The Boys this season. Okay. I was thought it was
Kripke's sitting there in the writer's room going, okay, how do we top that?
Yeah. You thought that was uncomfortable. Okay.
Let's really make him wince.
Yeah.
Anywho,
yeah. Want to move on to Andor?
Sure.
All right, Andor episodes 1 to 3. I don't know if you caught it at the beginning. The first episode, they kind of placed where they were, and I don't know if you noticed the 5 BBY. So that's maybe not a new time period, but it's the first time we've seen the time period in a cartoon. So that means 5 years before the Battle of Yavin. So obviously Rogue One, the movie, came out, before it was all the plans to steal the Death Star. So this is 5 years before the Battle of the Death Star. So they're actually chronicling time by BBY now. So there's already going to be a season 2 of Andor. They're doing a long filming, like from November to April. Okay. I don't know why, but another reason is they said, Tony Gilroy says, this is the one show where they did not use the volume. So everything you see is real. All the settings, that is not the volume. This is an actual show filmed on location.
Well, I hope it gets better.
Yes, the first 2 were brutal. Did you find the first 2 episodes were like, what the hell is this?
I did not need to know about Caspian's past. I did not need to know about that he came from a
basically indigenous tribe, right?
Yeah, exactly. I did not need to know. This was like the worst version of How I Met My Mother.
Yes, and this is exactly what Tony Gilroy wanted. He says, we never got to see life on the Outer Rim planets with the Joe Plumbers and the Carpenter. Yeah, well, that's why. No one wants to see that. It's unappealing,
They took 3 episodes just to get to that last 5 minutes of episode 3.
Yeah.
Where things actually looked like good.
Yeah, until Saw Gerrera and Mon Mothma show up, I think, we had to, hopefully we saw the worst of it, and because there are, 12 episodes, why we don't get 12 of The Mandalorian, but we get 12 of Andor, I have no idea.
I mean, I was never a big fan of Rogue One. I hardly remember it.
Oh, is much better than the show so far. No, I liked it.
And I don't care. That's the big. So far they have done nothing to invest me in these characters. They've done nothing to make me wonder what, where, when, why, and how. I mean, the appearance of Stellan Skarsgård, okay, phenomenal actor.
Yep.
He's going to be doing something interesting. I want to see what he's up to. So obviously he's a showrunner for the Resistance, but like I said, they took 3 episodes just to get that last 5 minutes, which were interesting.
Yeah. Exactly.
Other than that, I don't care about relationships. I don't care about,
Yeah, I would have been fine with you giving me just 1 episode, Disney, to sit through.
He's got a best friend that lies for him. Okay, we'll take care of his mom.
We got a new droid, for God's sakes. Did you have to name him Emo? I mean, this is what the show feels like. Okay.
We've got the love triangle where one gets betrayed. So it's like, all right. So, like I said, we've walked into How I Met My Mother.
Exactly. Yeah, basically.
Star Wars version of How I Met My Mother.
Yeah. So, well, let's hope it. Yeah, I don't have much to say on it. Hopefully, that it gets better from here.
Neither do I. Like I said, it just unimpressed. I've forgotten half of what I've seen already, just because it was just not memorable.
Okay. So 2 thumbs down so far for us.
Yep.
Let's move on to a good show. She-Hulk.
Yes. The
Yes,
self-contained wedding episode.
So, yes, because she knew. So she tells us right off the bat, we're not getting Daredevil. Of course, everyone online freaked out anyway, even though they told us, yes, this is just what it is. Being a bridesmaid, showing up to the thing, getting in a fight with a guest. Classic stuff, right? I mean,
oh, yeah. No. It was... it was everything you wanted to be. I mean, she wanted to go as She-Hulk just because it made her feel better. Having to go to as Jen and then having everything just look so wrong on her.
Yeah.
Could that bridesmaid's dress be... See, it would have been better if the bridesmaid's dress was made for Jen and then, she turns to She-Hulk and it becomes a miniskirt. That would have been better.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It breaks Titania's veneers.
Well, what do you think about this is a first appearance in 1989 West Coast Avengers, Mr. Immortal. Did you ever think? I mean, I didn't even know who Mr. Immortal was, and he actually
he's a West Coast Avenger.
Came out in '89, but I'm like, oh Lord, this is a. I mean, it's kind of funny what they did. His way of avoiding or getting a divorce to kill himself.
Kills himself.
How many of us wish we could do that? Am I right? Hello, this thing on. Okay.
Who wants to meet with 9 ex-wives that he died on?
Exactly.
I can, you do it once, but when you do it 9 times and it's uncomfortable, well, that's just on you.
Well, yeah, actually, he did not only that, he'd rather literally die than acknowledge any other person's emotions. Like the second it starts, like when the two, Jenna starts arguing with her friend there, he just jumps out the window. I can't take this. Okay, this is awkward. Okay.
I'm going to go have lunch.
So, yeah, that was interesting. And then, of course, I think the Intelligentsia there, that website, I think that's an actual group from the comics.
It was linked also to, what was it? It was there, I forget which movie it was, but there was, when they were talking about Ulysses Claw, and it shows that he was linked to Intelligentsia.
Okay.
So, link to bad guys. Let's check this out.
Yeah.
And I think I saw a whole bunch of internet rumors that it was the leader that's looking for Jen's blood.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which that could be a really interesting twist at the end of the show.
Yeah, they stopped putting end credits. Too bad. I don't know why.
I know.
Guys, what are you doing? They've been good for the most part, so why are you stopping?
I think they want to build up to something big and they just don't want to tease us. But then they get off on teasing us. Send us one direction, then hit us from the other.
Yeah. Well, hopefully there's a season 2. They're reading all the comments about Madison and Wongers. So
yeah. I just hope that Daredevil's not the last scene of the last episode.
And I feel this cameo is going to be briefer than the last Spider-Man movie. I have a sneaking feeling, I mean, it'd be great if it's a team up the whole episode, but I don't know. I'm not getting a good feeling.
Well, I mean, I think I remember seeing a sort of like a dinner scene where as Matt Murdock, and then you see the whole flipping into Daredevil thing.
Oh, okay.
And I think I saw a trailer where she's like, you see Matt Murdock on the stairs of the courthouse, and she's like, I can get into this guy, So I'm hoping that we have an episode, God willing, 2 episods of Matt Murdock being in there, because they're so short. They are just so short.
Yeah, exactly. All in all, was better than 3 episodes of Andor. So.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know what? I think the beauty with She-Hulk is that I think She-Hulk is going to set up a whole lot of other stuff, too. Right? Yep. And then they're going to kind of bring her into other things, which we're hoping. She-Hulk has been around. She's got connections with everybody, right? So it's like... great to see her in Captain America. Great to see her in a couple other things, right? So,
yeah, your cousin's movie.
Well, we know that that's being set up for Sakaar, so
yeah.
Let's hope and pray that we get what we want and not what somebody thinks we want.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Ready to tackle the 2-hour premiere of Survivor 43?
Yeah.
So
well, it's consistent. I'll give it that.
Yeah. Well, after the Canadians have won the last 2 seasons, what a surprise! There's no Canadians in this group. Like we've always told you for 22 years, we would beat your asses if you just gave us a chance. And now they're like, oh, no Canadians this season. So yeah. So you're welcome. Now you can relax. I will say one thing about the first challenge, because I read a lot of Entertainment Weekly articles. Cody seemed to be the only guy that realized that you can move the flint ring by putting the flint into the hole rather than trying to. Now, even so, Jeff said, you know what? Every challenge is rehearsed by Dream Team, right? They're trying to. Not one person, he goes and reran it 1,000,000 times, did that. None of us producers, not even me, figured that out. So Cody literally is the only guy. And he goes, and we pay people to find loopholes like this. So, So Cody, the guy with the whatever tattoo on his ass,
they paid the wrong people.
Only one. Yeah. Well, even the producers. I mean, my God, and it seems so. I didn't even it didn't even occur to me when they were doing it. I'm like, okay, this looks like it's going to be a while. But
well, I thought taking it from the bottom would be a smarter plan.
Okay.
Like push it from the bottom underneath, but then I saw. But the thing is, they when they showed the flash of how the game was, what they had to do. In the flash of it, they did put the key inside the hole.
Oh, okay, I didn't notice that.
Yeah, so it's like,
I was looking for a groove.
Foreshadowing editing.
I was looking for a groove on top of the, in the pull. But anyway, do you have a favorite so far of your own? I mean, not necessarily one that's going to win the game. Do you have a cutie pie? Do you like someone? I do.
Not right yet. I'm just kind of I'm seeing who's who, right?
I like Ellie Scott there, the clinical psychologist there. She's cute as hell. The one whose unfortunately sister passed away from a drug overdose. Yeah, her. I like her. She's cute.
Do you like her? She's a player because she's cute.
Both. I mean, she. I was reading a bit of her bio there, and she's a tough cookie. Her counselor told her you'd be wasting your time and money if you went to college. This is what they told her. She wanted to study psychology. They said, okay, but you have to get all A's your first year, and she did, and then she went on to get a master's and PhD. So she's tough, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Imagine a guidance counselor. Don't waste your time with school. Okay.
Well, right now it's too early to tell who's going to be the manipulation. I mean, we saw that
there's 3 teams, right? They broke them up again, right, into 3 separate, right? So,
but I mean, you see all the planning and everything, and again, just like last season, tribal council comes around, all plans are off. Everybody scrambles to make new plans.
But there wasn't much drama over this vote. It was basically, we like everyone, but I guess if we're going by weak link, then what's her name has to go,
Well, last time the weak link won, so
yeah, exactly.
Mariah. They cut that right quick, so
yeah, Mariah was the first to go, but. Yeah, I mean, but that's the thing. You should be when no one's talking to you at camp. Then your radar should be going up there.
We got one strong man, a couple strong men. One strong man who's intelligent.
Oh, the 19-year-old. Yeah. You see how he figured out that fucking puzzle would have taken me a bajillion years.
Yeah.
And he didn't even want to because he didn't want to have a target. See, he's thinking, and it's true because then he did something else. He did something else 2 times in a row. Was it was it a challenge he excelled at?
I think he was a challenge. He excelled physically.
Yeah. He's lying and saying he's 22 rather than 19. I mean, that's how bad this game has got. Where 19 gets you in trouble. Like what?
Oh yeah, no. Everything is punishable by getting voted off the island.
Yep. I always say, look at someone the wrong way at camp. Oop, you're gone. Yeah. Why? Well, he looked at me the wrong way. Okay.
So, I mean, now we got alliances, girls alliance with one boy. And now it's like,
Yeah.
Oh no, we got to get rid of the girl. Okay.
Oh, by the way, that Cody there with the JK living on his ass sells elevators. I don't even know how you sell an elevator, but I don't know. It's just so classic. The one guy that figures out the challenge is an elevator salesman.
Well,
I didn't think elevators were sold. I thought you just put them in buildings. Okay.
Well, I'm pretty sure that, there are various elevator companies that probably bid for, okay, there's a 100-foot, 100 floor high rise going up. Which elevators are we putting in? Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, I guess like anything, everything gets sold, right? So,
how about the Paralympian? I was impressed. I was wondering how she's going to swim with that prosthetic. I thought she'd have to take it off, but she went in the water with that thing.
Yeah, she's a tough cookie. That's going to be interesting.
Doing Survivor on 2 legs, it would kill most people, yet here she is on 1,
Well, determination that'll either get her admiration or put a target on her back.
Yeah, this is the thing. Like you don't want to be the team that votes off the paraplegic, right, or the Paralympian, but that person could go far if you don't. You know what I mean? Like, talk about sympathy vote, right? Even though she doesn't want any sympathy.
Vote, but also got to show, like, when they're thinking about it, okay, if she's coming on here with that, she's determined.
Yeah.
And if she's that determined, that makes her a threat.
Yeah. I'm wondering, though, because eventually a challenge is going to come up. She's either going to excel in or not, and it's.
I thought in the first challenge, walking across the balance beam would be a thing, but they sent somebody else over to unlock it so that others can go over a lot easier. And anything that's sort of like.
Well, when it's that challenge where you've got to stand on a piece of wood that's 6 inches by 5. See, now that would only be uncomfortable on one of her feet. You know what I mean? Like, she can't feel on the other one. So
that's she might have an advantage in certain points where she doesn't have a foot that's where the wood is pressing into it, and it's she's just thunk and like, okay.
Yeah, but
prove me wrong.
Yeah, there might be one that she just can't do, and then she'll get voted off because they'll be thinking, well,
what happens? She has to climb a net.
Yeah, who knows how many more of these we have? We don't want to lose again, so sorry,
Yeah, exactly. So there is all kinds of things that could happen, would happen, might happen. So I mean, we know that Survivor is unpredictable.
Yeah,
it very is unpredictable. We haven't seen all the challenges yet. We've covered 2 seasons and. All right, so it's they kept those 2 seasons sort of consistent, but now it's going to be like, okay.
By the way, did you talk about it? Forget elevator salesman. Did you like the occupation of the 19-year-old Sammy? Pet cremator. Oh my God.
Cremator. Yeah.
Oh Lord, doesn't get any better than that. Okay.
I don't kill the poodle. I just stick him in.
Oh yeah. Jesus. Okay.
Well, you got to realize he ain't going to be squeamish about nothing.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, I think he made the fire really quick, didn't he? I think he helped. Yeah, he took over and up it went.
Well, depending on what kind of glasses he's wearing, you can make fire with glasses.
Yeah.
Depending on the prescription strength.
Yeah, it's true. Well, they used to do that in the old. They weren't thinking of that in the old days.
Yeah.
But now that's all taken care of, and they used to be allowed to bring a personal item too. They stopped doing that because some people's, like Cody. Cody famously on Survivor Australia, the 2nd season, said, I want to bring an American flag. Okay, so smart Cody got a humongous tarp, a rain tarp, and got an American flag put on it. And they couldn't do anything about it. But that never happened again.
See, I'm surprised. And all these people say they've been watching Survivor since.
Oh, that drives me crazy. Yeah, they're the first ones voted off.
Yeah, but the thing is, nobody comes dressed to play. They're all in there. They're they're told to dress a certain way. That's really
the thing. Oh yeah, 1,000%. No, I know all the behind the scenes. No, they're told what to wear.
God.
They don't have a choice.
I'd be pissed if I got to wear dress pants and
there's people that come in a full suit. Yep, you're right, buddy. That's the producers.
I want my fucking survival shorts, my bathing suit, and my hiking boots.
Yeah, no, they thought of that. Yeah, no, we're gonna make you comfortable as possible.
Like, showing up in like flower shirt and like I'm sitting there like, really?
Yep.
Christ.
No, it's not them. If it was their decision, no, it wouldn't be that.
Christ. I'd be showing up like an extra from Indiana Jones. Like, I'm going to survive this. Oh, trust me. My pockets are going to have pockets.
That's right.
I'm going to hide shit in there.
And not only that, they even check the full inspection because, again, in season 2 in Australia, an ex-army guy sewed in beef jerky into the lining of his jacket.
Really?
Yep. So yeah, everything is in spec. Yeah, it's not like it used to be. There's no room for cheating or error.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I mean, so be it. But I mean, I'd still want a knife, and I still want to. Yeah, we got that machete, whatnot. Okay, I'm sharpening spikes. I'm gonna be like, yeah, we're not gonna get surprised at night.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard a wild pig. Let's go make dinner.
That again also happened in season 2 of Survivor. Mike
Yeah.
actually stabbed one, ran through the camp. I always wondered if that pig just wandered through or he was let through. But whatever.
Yeah, same guy that killed him. Isn't he the one that fell face first in the fire?
Yes, and then got arrested for child pornography. Yes.
Ah, hey.
Yipper.
Fame will do weird things to you.
Yeah, it will. Yeah, it was all just for a study. He said. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Study this.
Yeah. Well, you want to move on to some Rings of Power?
Rings o' Power.
Parting. So basically, we go back to the Harfoots, and the stranger is learning to speak English better, I guess. And she's telling him about the new world and how everyone get killed by this troll, that troll, this troll, that troll. And then he said, well, but I killed fireflies. No, you're good. And then he takes out, 3 wolves? Kind of what I wish I could do.
Those wolves are like rat wolves.
Yeah. Well, I kind of wish there was a thing in Fortnite to do that. Just one swoop of your hand. But yeah, but then his arm starts to, I don't know if that's going to heal or he just, every time he uses his power.
The use of power decays him a little bit, so he has to heal himself. I guess cold heals himself. And
okay, so he doesn't stay that way.
No.
If he's who we think he is, or this is just a massive misdirect. Okay.
Probably. But yeah, and now she's a little scared, and but she's still trying to make him feel like he's part of the family. So we shall see where it goes.
My favorite scene is when Elendil asks Galadriel to instruct the newbies there on the fine arts of sword fighting. Yeah.
That. You had to know she was gonna school the whole lot of them.
Yeah, I was thinking that she let the guy cut her at one point, but I guess well, not that she would have had her armor on anyway, But
see, I thought Isildur was going to show up and end up.
Oh, okay. Oh, you really? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, it took 3 of them for him to even get that cut in, right? I mean,
yeah. And she didn't flinch at all, right? Like no. It's like
she looked down. Oh, okay. Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Like I said, but then you see what's his name, the potential king of the Southlands, pick up the sword and just kind of
Halbrand,
yeah, and just whip that around. It's like, okay, you got something. Yeah. But I really thought Isildur would show up and try to show up everybody. Probably 10 to 1 says he could.
Yeah. Did you catch the when the what's the name of the dwarf again that I keep forgetting? No, Arondir. No, okay, so
Elrond's friend.
Yeah, there was a kind of a dirty line that went over my head. It's only when I watched it a second time. He goes, "Give me the meat and give it to me raw." And then, of course, second time I'm snickering. So it turns out they need the mithril to save the elf species. So he had to go back to his friend to try to get some, break his vow, so to speak.
Well, he kind of asked him to break the vow.
Yeah, the fate of the elves rests in this.
Yeah, Because I don't think Elrond did break his vow.
No. He went first, to his friend there
Yeah.
to let him know what's happening and let him make the decision. He goes, well, we have to talk to my father first.
You have to convince my father.
Yeah.
I love how the whole thing about the table was just
exactly. He had me going too. I would have given him everything. Oh, here, take this too. Okay. That was good.
Yeah. Well, it's just sort of like to prove the dwarves are not stupid.
Yeah.
Don't take us for granted. But like the whole aspect of schooling the elves in a sense of you'll be around for centuries. Respect those who are only going to be there in a blink of an eye to them. You know what I mean? Like live in the now, not in the hundreds of years you're going to live. So
yeah, I was kind of hoping we'd get a young Legolas. I mean, I don't know how old he is, but I was hoping he was at least 3,000 years old. It'd be cool to see that, right?
Yeah. But, well, I mean,
anyway, there's only 3 episodes left of the show, so.
I'm pretty sure we're going to end up with a cliffhanger as to who Sauron is.
Yes.
Because we had those deserters from the.
So that sword is actually a key, right? They're saying it's not actually.
Yeah, it's a key.
Sauron's sword.
Yeah, but I mean, when they found the monument,
sword. Yeah, the sword monument. You mean?
That was Sauron.
Yeah.
So, who's it gonna be?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know if they've announced the season 2, but it's pretty sure they will.
Well, I think it's going. I think season 1's going to end with the reveal of who Sauron is.
Okay.
Because I mean, this whole show is about them forging the rings, right?
Yep.
We ain't anywhere near the rings yet. So,
No.
So I mean, there's got to be a season 2, and I think they're going to leave it on a cliffhanger, and then.
Yeah, they could afford it.
No shit.
I had an announcement I forgot to make last week. We have the release date of season 3 at Picard. It'll be February 16.
Yeah.
And we also got the premiere of Wednesday, finally. The Addams Family. It's coming out on, you guessed it, Wednesday, November 23rd. On Netflix. I thought it would be for Halloween, but nope, November 23rd. And what else? The movie Blonde is coming out next week. Now this is really bad of me to say. So Anna de Armas, the gorgeous, talented Anna de Armas, I was going to pass on this, but then now she's saying she's pretty sure her many nude scenes and from that movie are going to turn into memes, and I'm like, hold on. So I'm going to give it a shot.
Easily swayed.
Well, I'm sorry. Look, I'm human. One of the most beautiful women in the world is going to be naked on my TV screen, and I don't have to go to RedTube for it. Come on. So
every woman's the most beautiful woman in the world.
No.
You have made that claim on so many women.
No. I put Anna de Armas way up there. And she's a pretty good fighter, too, right? As we saw from the James Bond movie and the last Netflix movie she did there with Ryan Gosling.
Gray Man.
The Gray Man, yeah. So, yeah, I'll probably, time willing, try and watch that. Okay. Other than that, though, not much else happened in the way of news, Hollywood news for me.
What else? I saw a bunch of things and I was like, oh, and then I was like, now I forget everything.
Well, no, I write them down. Like I said, I keep track of everything now, but nothing major.
Did you get a chance to watch Beast?
No. There was just too much TV to watch. I'm gonna try it next week.
It was good.
Plus, I'm back in school now, so I have to read a lot now. So,
heaven forbid you read in school.
Oh, I hate reading. I'd rather watch. But next week. Sorry. Well, yeah, no, you don't watch Walking Dead, but yeah, I've got the last episodes of the last season, October 2nd, and then October 7th. Are you going to watch?
Rob Zombie's The Munsters is out, I believe.
Oh, I don't know when that releases.
I found it for digital download.
Not a big Rob Zombie fan, I'll be honest with you. Like House of a Thousand Maniacs. And are you watching Werewolf by Night or no? Are you going to pass on it?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's Marvel.
Okay. And that's just on the 7th. But yeah, other than that, I mean, October and November are pretty packed. But yeah, so next week we'll do the same House of Dragon, Andor, She-Hulk, Survivor, and Lord of the Rings.
All right. Fun stuff all around. We hope that Andor gets better.
Yeah. Well, yeah, once, like I said, Saw Gerrera shows up in Mon Mothma, you know.
Well, like I said, you know, the last 5 minutes were interesting. That's the only reason I really want to continue is because of those last 5 minutes. So it's like, all right, let's go.
Well, yeah, but if you want to stop, we don't have to cover it. It's fine.
No.
Okay.
I'll go through it. I'm hoping there'll be something interesting. And if not, I can just shit on it. So there you go.
There you go.
Oh, well. We also had Fortnite's fifth birthday.
Yeah. We got ourselves a little cake backpack and cake harvesting tool.
Yeah.
Same every year, except with a 5 on it this time.
Yeah, pretty much. But hey.
Yeah. So happy birthday, Fortnite. Happy birthday, Epic Games.
So are you impressed at all with any of the Battle Pass skins?
No, but I don't even wear I haven't worn any from the last 2. You know me. I wear the same toy soldier one first. So I don't.
Yeah.
I don't. You know. I know. Iron Man 0 is coming out on the 28th in the item shop. So
yeah, that's supposed to be the Hulkbuster.
Yeah, exactly. So everyone, get your wallets ready.
Yeah,
or buy all the comics. Okay.
I mean, Spider-Gwen is fine, but I think that should have been just a.
Yeah, no, Spider-Gwen's fine, but I'm saying the creations from Epic have not been impressive at all this season.
No,
the
no.
Meow Skulls and whatever.
Emo Meow Skulls and the.
Yeah.
Is Twin transgender, or are they just calling him trans?
I don't know. I haven't figured that one out yet.
Switches from guys to girls and girls to guys, but then again, Mystique does that all the time. So it's like,
yeah, whatever floats your boat, right?
You know. So I'm not too crazy about the Bloom, the Herald being the surprise skin. Yeah, because I don't know. Looks like well, they didn't even surprise it. It was just
Cube
like,
Queen to me. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not much different from that one.
They gotta start upping their shit.
I mean, the Brie Larson kind of skin
Paradigm, yeah.
Okay, I guess.
Yeah, I keep getting killed by that one, and I really hate it. That one and the kid with the dreadlocks there.
Oh yeah.
Seems there's always one skin that everyone's an asshole in.
Yeah.
And every time I get killed by that, it's an anonymous.
Yeah, we're looking at you, Travis Scott. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. The Travis Scott skin was exactly that. Hated that skin. That's because all the assholes wore it.
Yep. Well, you know, it kind of came to life, right? After what he did at that concert last year. So yeah,
well,
it just proved it. Okay, in real life.
Life imitating art.
Yeah. Anywho. Okay.
Yep. All right,
bring
gang.
her home.
Yeah. You can find us on all our socials. You can search Butcher Bay Rejects on YouTube. You can find us at Bay Rejects on Twitter, at Butcher Bay Rejects on Facebook, also at Butcher Bay Rejects on TikTok, and of course our website, butcherbayrejects.com. You can also find us on all the podcast platforms. Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, Alexa Tune In, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and Pandora. This has been Butcher Bay Rejects. I am Mark.
I'm Greg. See you next week, nerds.
Have a good one. Bye.
Bye.